Hey everyone, so picture this. You're chilling, scrolling through YouTube and bam! Headlines about beer biceps and Samay Raina. Drama alert, India's Got Latent, that comedy show, is trending again. Seems like there's always something going on with that show. So, what's the latest scoop? Imagine a bunch of comedians all on this show judging India's hidden talents. Good vibes, jokes are cracking, everyone's having a blast. Then one question throws everything off. Ranveer Alabadia, the beer biceps guy, asks something totally out of the blue. It's about parents and, well, it's not exactly dinner table conversation. The room goes silent. Awkward silence. What was the question you asked? Hold your horses, we'll get there. Let's just say it wasn't your typical, what's your biggest fear? Kind of question. This was different. This was controversial. See, comedy is a tricky thing. You gotta know where to draw the line. And sometimes, even the pros mess up. Ranveer, he's known for fitness tips and motivational stuff, not really comedy. So, there he is on India's Got Latent, trying to be funny. He asks this contestant, would you rather watch your parents have sex every day for the rest of your life, or join in once to make it stop? I know, right? What? The other comedians, they laughed, maybe from shock, maybe just because it was so awkward. But the internet was not having it. Social media blew up. People were mad, calling Ranveer all sorts of names. This isn't funny, they said. This is disrespectful. And you know what? They were right. Some things are off limits, especially on a big platform like India's Got Latent. After the internet exploded, Ranveer knew he messed up. Big time. He did what most people do, went on Twitter or X, whatever it's called now, and apologized. Terrible joke, he said, I'm sorry. He even asked the show to cut that part out. Damage control, right? Apologies are complicated. Saying sorry is easy, but meaning it, that's different. Some people believed him, others didn't. But the damage was done. The internet never forgets. And this whole thing, it was about to get bigger. Controversies attract attention. And where there's attention, there's always someone ready to jump in. Enter Gaurav Taneja, aka Flying Beast. Gaurav's had his own controversies. This time he called out Samay Raina, the host of India's Got Latent. He said Samay was playing with fire and this whole thing could get YouTube India shut down. One bad joke and no more YouTube? Was he serious? Who knows? But it definitely made things worse. The internet went crazy, hashtags, memes, everyone had an opinion. Total chaos. Now, things were already a mess, but then, you know how it is in India, controversy. The authorities get involved, and FIR was filed against Ranveer, Samay, and the whole India's Got Latent team. The charge? Abusive language, seriously. But wait, there's more. Politicians jumped in too. The Maharashtra chief minister called the joke vulgar and said action would be taken. Suddenly, it wasn't just a bad joke anymore. It was about free speech, censorship, the whole deal. Being an influencer is all about image. You build trust, a brand, and then one mistake can ruin it all. That's what happened to Ranveer. Brands don't like controversy, it's bad for business. Spotify, Mountain Dew, Amazon Prime, all big names Ranveer worked with, started backing away. Some even cut ties completely. Even B. Prak, the singer, cancelled his podcast appearance. Ranveer went from fitness guru to that guy who made that awful joke. Followers dropped, brand took a hit, reputation damaged. This whole thing wasn't just about a bad joke, it was a wake-up call. For influencers, platforms, everyone. It made us think about influencer culture. These guys have millions of followers, they shape opinions. But with great power comes great responsibility, right? This showed what happens when that's forgotten. It also made us think about platform accountability. YouTube, Instagram, these platforms are huge. They need to take responsibility for what's on them. I'm all for free speech, but there's a line between expressing yourself and being offensive. Platforms like YouTube need to draw that line. Balance creativity with making sure their platform isn't used to spread hate or harmful stuff. It's tough, but it needs to be done. This whole thing showed the need for clearer rules, stricter moderation, and maybe even consequences for creators who mess up. It's about making a safe and respectful space for everyone. So what did we learn from this whole India's Got Latent mess? Think before you joke, especially online, but seriously, this made us face some hard truths about influencer culture, platform responsibility, and the power of the internet. Words have consequences, even jokes. We need more responsibility from creators and platforms. Will things change? Who knows? But this whole thing will definitely have a lasting impact on online content.